These two American high school girls challenged 2,000 years of math with 5 brilliant new proofs of Pythagoras' theorem. Trigonometry class has tried off generations of teenagers, yet none of its puzzles spark more head-scratching than the classic right triangle riddle. The formula a squared plus b squared equals to c squared look tidy on the chalkboard, but proving why it always works can feel like chasing smoke. For 2 millennia, mathematicians have shown the Pythagoras theorem to be true through geometric and algebra. Using trigonometric itself was long considered a dead end. That roadblock has now been cleared by 2 US high school students who flip the problem on its head and produce new trigonometry proof that stand up to expert scrutiny. Their story began with a small prompt and a modest price. They stretched into months of late-night calculation and unexpected place in the scholarly spotlight. Pythagoras Theorem bonus. Cassia Johnson and Nakia Jackson were junior at St. Mary's Academy in New Orleans when a $500 bonus question in a local math contest they entranced to find a fresh proof of the Pythagoras theorem. Working separately at first, each teenager burned through notebook after notebook, bumping into the same obstacle that has stymied countless others. Most trigger identity assume the theorem is already true. After 4 weeks of trial and error, they crack it without leaning on that circular logic. Their volunteer coach, retired teacher Larry Rich, saw potential in the work and encouraged them to polish the argument for a wider audience. Only twice before had professional mathematicians managed similar feats, so the suggestion sounded far-fetched. They pressed on anyway. Weekends, holidays, and after school had disappeared into a blur of diagram and angle chasing. Over the next 3 months, the duo refined one another's idea, pushing the numbers of independent trigonometry proof from a single breakthrough to 5. By shading a clever construction to those 5, they uncover a pathway to 5 more, bringing the total to 10. Then came a surprise email. The American Mathematical Society's Southeastern Sectional Meeting in Atlanta accepted their abstract for a March 2023 talk. The conference hall is usually packed with professors and graduate students, not teenagers. Still, the peers stood before a room full of seasoned mathematicians and laid out their logic step by step. Riding high on the Pythagoras theorem, I was pretty surprised to be published, says Nakia Jackson. I didn't think it would go this far. To have a paper published at such a young age, it's really mind-blowing, agreed Cassia Johnson. Their results caught more than academic eyes. New Orleans official handed both students keys to the city, and former First Lady Michelle Obama sent personal congratulations. The American Mathematical Monthly, a journal founded in 1894 to bridge classroom and research math, published their paper, an honor few undergraduates ever see, let alone recent high school graduates. The publication laid out 5 brand new proofs, plus the method that spanned them into 10. Johnson and Jackson argued that Confusion around trigonometric often springs from the fact that the word trigonometry hid through distinct systems. When educators separate the pair instead of blending them, it is symmetric emerge, including new roots to the famous theorem. It is very exciting for me because I know when I was growing up, STEM wasn't really a cool thing. So the fact that all these people actually are interested in STEM and mathematics really warm my heart and make me really excited for how far STM has come. Cassia Johnson exposed. By the time peer reviewer finished their check, both authors were freshmen. Jackson, the pharmacy program at Xavier University of Louisiana, and Johnson studied environmental engineering at Louisiana State University's Ogden Honors College. This is just an update about the two American high school girls who challenged 2,000 years of math with 5 brilliant new proofs of Pythagoras' theorem. If you enjoyed this show, keep on liking, make your comment, also share, let other people also benefit. As you know, this page is basically based on scientific proof, research, and most especially history. Thank you.